Welcome to day 10 of 21 days of mindfulness and well-being, and a massive congratulations to you for sticking with it, encouraging your community, focusing on yourself, giving your time to invest in you so that you can find new ways to experience the joys and happiness that you should be experiencing in life. So, day number 10, can you believe it? I can't. How did you get on with your box breathing? How did you notice a difference? Did you notice a difference between the two different types of breathing and how it's impacted and how it's helped you? Don't forget to put in the notes in the comments. I'd love to have a little read and reply where best I can. So we are on day 10 and I'm really excited about this one because I think it was day number 8, we looked at our awareness on our inner dialogue, and we did it without judgment, and it was really a task that we would need to do before we did this task today, which is write your new script. Now, if you think about it, you are this incredible author, writer, creator, whatever you like to call, of your own movie, and you are playing the star role. Now, I've asked you to listen to your inner dialogue, which you did, and notice those words, those repetitive words, write them down, check them out. So these are your old script. So imagine this is an old script, and now we want to create a new script. A script which is going to encourage, a script that is going to reinforce positive new ways and positive new habits as well to encourage this. And talk about ourselves. We want to have our awareness show us that we are talking about ourselves in more positive ways. And what you will notice is the more positively you talk about yourself, the more positive the people around you talk about you and what you're doing, and it's quite an incredible phenomenon. So you'll probably hear a lot of the ego coming through when you're looking to, make new friends, and that voice says, don't. Do you remember what happened last time when you tried to go up to a new group of friends and they just ignored you and it was really uncomfortable? So just stay here with me, where we know that we make each other laugh and we enjoy each other's company. And on one level that is very true, and you might have had a traumatic experience, but that was then and this is now, and people are different. So your circle of influence is breathe, and then let's imagine my new script. Hi, my name is Sally, just new to the area, just thought I'd introduce myself. What do people do? And always have that small introduction about yourself, and always be inquisitive to hear and listen, actively listen. So you have a script for meeting new people, you have a script for your work, you have a script for the way that you want to present yourself. So having a script is a backup plan of whenever you're feeling anxious or nervous, which brings me back to my third principle, which is practice. And the more you practice at this, the more better you become. Salespeople have a script. I don't know if you've ever, tried to do sales, or you went in to learn how to do sales. There is a script. And they learn that script, and when they're at the beginning they weren't very good, but 10 years later that script is tweaked, it's perfected in order to get the sale. It's almost the perfect formula. But there is a lot to be said of active listening and communicating, and one of the key things that we need to do is listen. So also changing your script. So when your inner dialogue comes in and it's telling you you're not good enough, then flip it around and start that script easily by saying, I am good enough, I am good enough, I am good enough. You want to have a script of encouragement as your inner dialogue. You want that to be your default first, and that comes also from my second principle, which is be your best friend, or be your great friend to yourself. Be your great friend. And the reason why I use this is we know how to be great friends or best friends to our peers. We're always, how are you today? Would you want to talk about it? Let's try and work it through. You've got this, you can do this. Those great words of encouragement. That's interesting you should say that. I don't know whether or not that's you, that's your authentic self. Those kind of really good friends that give you truthful, honest, with love, support. And you need to flip that, and you need to create this new inner dialogue. And that's where the idea of be your great friend, be your best friend comes from, which is my second principle or commitment that I have to myself. So I had to learn to be my own best friend. I had to learn quickly and how to encourage myself, to meet new people, to push myself to do better. And it's almost like you could call it as having an internal positive coach. Change your life, change your script. I am successful. I am a good person. I am joy. I am happiness. I am love. And maybe there might be a present circumstances that is impacting on you, but you can either focus on that pain, or you can focus on what you want and what you choose to want. And sometimes it can be harder than others, especially when it's physical pain, but there are ways, and it has been proven, and we've seen it time and time again, when you disconnect from the pain, you don't give the pain any attention, and you realign your focus with something else, like peace and relaxation and calm, or distraction, whatever form of that distraction is. And that's when you can shift your complete awareness to being pain-free as to being in pain. And it's powerful. It's really powerful stuff. I've experienced it for myself. I've been able to disconnect my mind from the pain that's happening to me right now, so I can focus on other things. Think about it, when you get your needle, a jab, if you look at the needle going in, it feels more painful, but when you turn your hand and you're like, oh my goodness me, the pain, it doesn't seem as painful. Again, when you got someone ripping off a plaster, there's something about distracting yourself. And it's such, a powerful tool, and again, a great mindfulness tool. But then we need to reinforce ourselves with new scripts. I have a body of health and wellness. I'm grateful that every single day it's feeling stronger, it's healing quicker, and I am so grateful for the peace that I have within my body. So you create this shift, so that you can shift your energy, so that you can shift the spotlight from the pain, so that you can focus on the health and the well-being. And some people can't get their head around it, and you know what, at this moment in time, that's okay. But I can assure you that it works, and lots of people teach this, and you will read a lot about this. But the key thing is, if you change your script, and it works with the law of attraction. I always enjoy the money that I have. I always enjoy spending the money that I have, because I know I have so much money that comes to me whenever I need it. It's always there, and I'm grateful. Start applying the new script to the things that you want to achieve. I am so grateful that I was able to achieve the 21 days of mindfulness and well-being. I've learnt so much. It's inspired me to use these practices on daily today, so that I can reinforce and implement new ways of dealing with crisis situations and I find myself responding more successfully and more calmer. And the more that you talk about how you're handling things, how you work, how you are, the more you feel it, which sends out that signal, and that signal wants to reaffirm those feelings of joy and happiness. And this is the script that we want to have. And this is why it's so important that we change our script. But we have to have the awareness first. So, your task today is to change your script. And remember, like we changed all the mundane tasks to let's play a game where we tidy up, let's play a game. So we changed the script. You see what we're doing? We're changing it. We're changing our paradigm. We're changing our mindset to a new script. I am great at putting out the bins because I'm great at putting on great events, because I'm great at everything that I choose to do. A powerful present tense of positive strength behind that intention of what you're saying. So change your script. It's as easy as that. For any negative words that you say that your awareness catches without judgment, reaffirm that and say, I am good enough. I am good enough, I am good enough, or I can do this and I have done this and I feel so much better from completing the task in hand. I've learned so much. I am an incredible human being who truly loves and cares and nurtures and invests in themselves, and by doing this, what I am able to offer to other people, if they choose to accept or ask for help, I am able to give them so much wonderful energy and ways that they can help improve themselves, so that they can take responsibility, that they can choose to look after themselves successfully. It gives me great feelings inside, and I love the job that I do. And it's inspiring when you listen to yourself write your own script. And it's also, think about the script, how you want to talk about your past, because you don't want to consistently talk, my life was hard, this happened to me, I experienced this and this was hard, and I had to learn all these different things and it was a struggle. Change it to, my life has taught me a lot of lessons. I've learned how to be stronger. I've learned so much more resilience. I've learned how to communicate better with myself. I realise that I won't accept nothing that treats me bad in my life. I choose only goodness to come into my life. I only accept those with good intentions into my life. I learned I could trust in myself more. I learned I could love myself more, because the more I loved myself, the more I didn't want those things in my past. And now I make better choices for myself and my family and the people I love. But I focus on myself first, and that's what I've learned from my past, to invest in me, invest that time in me. So it's allowed me to be who I am today, a strong, independent, beautiful, divine, kind, compassionate, loving human being. And some of you may have resistance to writing this type of script, because it might feel so alienating. So if your resistance is, oh, this makes me feel uncomfortable, write the new script. This makes me feel comfortable writing this new script. If that voice comes in, repeat it, change it, be aware of that negative and apply it 3 times. I am comfortable at writing my new script. I am comfortable at writing my new script. I am comfortable. And through practice and practice, it doesn't feel so uncomfortable. Through encouragement of our great friend, or be our best friend, we feel that we've got it, that we have that inner dialogue that wants to encourage us. And of course, our awareness is telling us that we're doing it and we're achieving it, because we can feel it within our body system on how more calmer, more relaxed, more joyous, more content we feel within ourselves. So yeah, definitely change your script, change your life, just go with it. And for every resistance, change that resistance to a positive one. Enjoy your life. That's my script. Be happy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I've been Sally from My Mindset UK, and this has been the 21 days of mindfulness and well-being. Thank you.